Welcome to NXT The Game, Season 1, Episode 11. I was trying to do these daily, and I will get back to that going forward. I enjoyed my 10th anniversary weekend with my wife, thus, no NXT. Let's go ahead and get into tonight's action. Alright, the camera picks up on Triple H, who steps out of a limousine. Triple H fixes his tie, and the camera cuts away just as the other side of the limo door swings open. The camera rolls and shows Renee Young, Tom Phillips, and Corey Graves welcoming the NXT fans to the show. Renee Young, who could be in that limo with Triple H? Tom Phillips, it could be anyone. You certainly have the right. You're certainly right, genius. Renee Young, I'm sure we'll find out later, but to the ring, we have 5 matches tonight. In an extremely short match, the Vaudevillains defeated the Gentlemen's Club in 5 minutes when Aiden English defeated Chuck Taylor by pinfall. Drew Gulak was off his game. The announcing quality lifted the match. Triple H is seen backstage and directs a stagehand to go and tell William Regal to head down to his office. What could that be for? In an extremely short match, Dana Brooke defeats Candice LaRae in 5 minutes with a pinfall roll-up. The Bay storyline has advanced and the announcing quality has continued to bump the show up's quality. After the match, Dana Brooke and Emma begin to work over Candice LaRae until Bayley hits and cleans house. This is the second week in a row this nature has been going on, and Bayley appears to be sick of it. The storyline continues again. The backstage camera now flips out, and we see Enzo and Cass with Carmella standing backstage, Carmella being draped with the NXT Tag Team Championships. Enzo and Cass with Carmella go into full hype mode. Enzo mentions that despite having beat those Busters, Blake and Murphy 2 times within the past month, that they're going to team up with Carmella to take on Blake Murphy and Ms. Bliss next week on NXT. Collins says they got Carmella's back. The camera shows a segment that happened earlier today before the show, where Carmella was arriving and was cornered by Blake Murphy and Alexa, which showcased Alexa slapping her. The camera then cuts back to Enzo, Cass, and Carmella, who look ready for a fight. Carmella ends the segment with saying, "Next week, bitch." The backstage cut opens. Triple H, William, thanks for coming. The fans cheer as Regal walks in. What was this so urgent for? William Regal fades out to see none other than Scott Hall walk into the picture. Hall, hey Chico. The fans cheer. William, what's the point of having a company if you can't hire your friends? Make sure Scott gets up to speed. I've assigned him as a road agent for the time being, but I want you to become good friends. Triple H says smirkingly. Remember, I got my eye on you, William. Triple H gets a cheeky little smile as Scott Hall has just debuts. A road agent? Is William Regan's job in jeopardy? They beat a legend gimmick at a 58 rating, so not too bad. In an extremely short match, Baron Corbin defeated Bull Dempsey. A good, more announcing that added to the match. Only a 27 rating for this match. The camera's backstage as Eva Marie is standing there and making a cup of coffee. She begins to swirl her stick around in the cup as the fans can be heard cheering as Scott Hall enters this picture. What's up, mommy? Says Scott Hall. Eva Marie, ew. Scott Hall, back in my day, I was what was considered pretty. I feel sorry for women of your days, Eva says. Tyler Breeze now walks up. If it isn't Mr. Scott Hall, Tyler says as Scott Hall extends his hand, Tyler reluctantly shaking it. I've got to, go work. Just wanted to introduce myself. Scott Hall leaves as Tyler and Eva Marie are both making icky faces as they prepare for Tyler Breeze's match. Solomon Crowe is shown backstage having a conversation with nobody but himself. So, continuing the Crowe storyline, who I really enjoy actually. In a match that had some good action, but not in the much way of heat, Breeze defeating Dillinger in 7.5 minutes by pinfall. Eva Marie was great. Breeze and Marie were great together again. Announcing quality was great again. And this storyline with Eva Marie and Tyler Breeze will continue. The camera finds Finn Balor backstage. Finn Balor talks about how driven he is. Finn Balor talks about how the drive he has to improve and how he's focused on getting back into the NXT title picture. Out of nowhere, McIntyre walks up and just stares at Finn Balor, causing him to stop talking. McIntyre stares at Balor a bit before popping a bubble in front of his face and walking away. Balor just stares at McIntyre as he leaves the scene. A video promoting the NXT champion James Storm is shown, and it says he will be fighting next week. And about that featured great action and average heat. Samoa Joe defeated Solomon Crowe in 14 minutes with a muscle buster. After Samoa Joe wins the match and clean against Solomon Crowe, no crazy antics or post-match theatrics happen. No, just Joe in the ring celebrating and sending the NXT fans home happy. The NXT logo fades. Ladies and gentlemen, this was NXT Season 1, Episode 11. I will try to go ahead and do another one tonight if possible. Maybe tomorrow. Sorry for reading this quickly, but I got some things to take care of this afternoon. I hope you enjoy, and NXT will continue on.